Yesterday, AWS released Strand Agents. So, Strand Agents is a AI agent orchestrator. That's what I understood so far. I started exploring it since afternoon today. Was stuck in getting the hello world of Strands getting run because of some access issues, and I'm not sure if it is a bug. I reported it, but it may be something that uh, is a result of my ignorance also. But I'll tell you why I got stuck and how I got around it, right? But it looks like a agent orchestrator, and through that, like we can create agents, create multi-agent systems as well. One thing that I have noticed based on my initial cursory glance, that it allows to build both uh, like agents using the event loop pattern, like how we have an agent development kit, as well as controlled flow engineering using graph, right? So let me show you that. What I meant by that is if I go to workflows, somewhere I saw the workflows. Yeah, in the multi-agents, if I go here, there is so um, this looked similar to a control flow engineering like LangGraph, right? Where you can, as a human, you can orchestrate this. I'm going to explore this more. So there is a way to create um, or orchestrate the graphs using agent graph, which is more like a control flow engineering, and then the event loop way of creating the agents, right? So this actually looks, the terminology is also similar to what I see in LangGraph, like nodes, ages, right? I need to see whether we have conditional ages and other, right? But this is something that I'm going to explore later. Uh, in this recording, I wanted to show the hello world of strands, right? So let me go to this code. So here what I have done is, so I have my AWS access keys, secret access key. So before coming here, I went into Bedrock, AWS Bedrock, and um, created a user with access to both the invoke model and invoke with stream model. Let me show that also what I did. So in my IAM role, um, actually I was trying a lot of things, right? So uh, by default, I gave access to everything. I need to see later what I what I exactly need, right? But we need okay. So let me actually go to the users first. I stand users, right? So here I created this policy where I give access to both invoke a model and invoke model with response stream. So these two are definitely required, right? And but I went ahead and give the inference profile because what I found out is that Claude 3.7, you cannot just give you need to use the inference profile to run it. I was getting some errors, so I gave all those uh, accesses, right? The found and then everything. This is not a good practice, I know, but I since it is a hello world, I was just trying out. I'm going to make this policy more strict, right? And this is what I was telling when I go to Bedrock, right? So in the cross region inference, the model ID that we should use is so Anthropic Claude, right? This is the model ID you should use, US dot Anthropic, right? Which is the inference profile ID. So if we use the model ID from the model provider, it will not work. We need to come to cross the Bedrock under inferences assessment, cross region inference. and then get the inference profile ID, right? So that is what I have used here. So let me first show with 3.7, and then I'll show how I did it with OpenAI models also. So by default, it uses Claude 3.7, this one. I don't need to actually provide this. If I just say agent equal to agent, it should work, right? Um, but if I want to play around, or if I want to give different parameters to the model, I need to create an instance of a Bedrock model. So if I go to this Bedrock model, you'll see. So this is the class through which I can define the parameters of the Bedrock model. This is where I can give a lot of configurations. And this looks pretty interesting to me because I can instrument or I can integrate guardrails also with the agent, looks like. Then I can give the model ID, stop sequences, temperature, top P, right? These are all the parameters that I can give. And then the default model, this is the default Bedrock model ID, right, is used, which is US.anthropic Claude 3.7, right? So if I just use, if I don't use this, right, I can comment this out. If I just say agent equal to agent without this, it will use that default model, right? But just to try it out, I created the instance of Bedrock model with this temperature equal to 0.3, and then I am asking the agent a question. Tell me about agent AKI. Now the problem that I faced is, so let me run it and show you what the problem is, right? So I ran it. I'm running it now. I will get this. So you don't have access to model with the specified model ID, although I have access and I have this AWS access key ID and all. What I uh, saw, and I'm not sure if it's a bug or I'm missing something. When I'm creating the session.client here, right, with Bedrock runtime, this AWS access key ID, AWS secret access key, right, it is not getting passed, right? If I print it, it comes as none, right? So what I did here is I created my own client, which is self.client boto dot. Let me take it from my other code. This is the client that I created, right? And push, okay. So yeah, this is the workaround I did. I know this probably is not the right idea because I'm directly updating the strands package, right? So either this is a bug or I'm missing something. So when I directly create with this boto3.client bedrock runtime, and then I run it. Let me run it now. So now it works, right? So I am not sure why, so actually what this Bedrock model is doing is it is creating a Boto3 session first and then calling the client. So not sure how it is able to get the AWS key and all, right? Um, so I have anyway posted a or created a issue under the SDK. Let's see what the answer is from the team, right? So this is how I ran the agent with Bedrock model. Now for Light LLM, let me comment this out. Or for OpenAI, we need to use Light LLM. Exactly how agent development kit of Google does Light LLM integration. Similar Light LLM integration is here also, right? So here I have the Light LLM model. I pass the OpenAI API key. I do the GPT-4o here. max token, temperature 0.7, and then I run it, right? So let me run this. Yep. So this is how it works. So this is my first hello world of strands. I am going continue to um, I'll continue to explore more. Next, I'm going to see how Strands is doing shared persistent state, memory, session management, and I see some very interesting thing. I saw swarm, so probably that is the handoff pattern. Then I already showed the graph part, and then there is a workflow. So looks like Strands is addressing a lot of agentic patterns, right? As I say, like, let's not debate on what an agent and agency is. Let's look at the level of agency, and based on the use case, let's see which agency will, what level of agency is required for a use case. Looks like Strands is having different patterns to address different levels of agency. That is what I'm going to explore next. For now, that's all. Thank you.